Hello everyone, this is Amnesia coming to you with yet another daily Blizzard upload of the Road to Masters League, where we learn to be a better gamer. Let's get into it, shall we? Today's game is Starcraft 2. So I am excited about Starcraft 2 because Picker hasn't picked it yet. And I tried playing a couple the other night, and it was awful. So, I mean, I'm dropping down, so I'm not sure whether I should play like. I played a little bit of Wings of Liberty too, which was kind of nice because that's easier. Let's see. I made Protoss, and I'm not very good with the other races, but I'm wondering if, for the purpose of this series, I might go ahead and learn some other races so it's a little bit learned. Let's see, we'll go ahead and whoa, why am I so big? Why am I so big? Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, we can see there, Diamond Tier 2. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to hang on to that either because that was a lot of losses. So if we take a look at my career summary, we can see I worked very hard to attain. I was rank 1 Diamond here at the end of 2016. I was high Diamond here. I got to this point, and I mean, I was just like, I was working really hard at the game at that point. Got Masters. This, I played one game, got my placement, and then never played again, so that's why it's ranked 90 Diamond. So I basically took a full season, well, 2 seasons actually, because once I got Masters, I found that I was like, I had worked too hard at it, and I wasn't really interested in playing anymore. You have not enough minerals. So, and that was like about the time I was getting into Overwatch, so you know how that goes. You have not enough what is this map? This is almost like Cloud Kingdom. It's like a new Cloud Kingdom? Because way too similar to just not be at all. Okay, so we got Zerg. So I should probably let's see what we're gonna do this. Actually, I don't remember anything about my builds that I used to do anymore. I know that I did 2-2-2 opening with PvZ. So 2 gates, 2 Stargates, and 2 Robos. But I don't remember the details of how to make that flow properly. I think I went Nexus first, but I'm not certain. We'll send this guy out to scout. I probably should have done a little bit of a warm-up here first, because I'm feeling awfully rusty. I've been playing, though, I have been playing a little bit of this RTS on HTML5 RTS. It's called Little War Game, and it seems to be heavily based on Starcraft. But it's only one race. It's like a really good, I think, like trainer RTS. You know, there's not a lot of tech tree, not a lot of things to actually learn, but it's pretty entertaining. And if you're good at Starcraft, then you're amazing at this game, which is part of the reason it's so fun. Is because I feel like a god when I play it. People are like, "Oh, you're so good," and I'm like, like people don't believe that I just started playing. But I'm like, yeah, I told one guy. He said, "How are you so good?" I said, I played a lot of Starcraft. He said, "Is that like a little war game trainer?" I just about died inside. Let's see. We gotta get some walls going up over here too. So we'll like put this. I don't think that works like that. Put this. Taking too long. There we go. We'll just put it here. I think that sounds good. I don't know. Good, that's done. We can put this up. Oh, it didn't space that long. Okay, there we go. Cybernetics core. We'll put another gateway down here. Just like that. I hope that doesn't screw up the walking distance too bad. And that gateway's supposed to go down before the Cybernetics core. I don't know where he spent his money because... Oh, he must expand up there. So we're going to rally both of our workers down to the natural here because we're fully saturated in the main. I think what we're going to do is we're going to chrono boost out depths. I didn't realize there was a ramp to the back here. That's kind of nifty. Kind of like that. then we're gonna do this. We're gonna get the mothership core out because it's quintessential in our defense early game, especially if he actually only went. He didn't double expand. Drone rush. What the fuck is this? All right. So all we're gonna do here is we're just gonna wall off completely. We're just gonna start rallying our workers to the back here. I don't even understand what's happening.
Justice has come.
Fuck is this? Is he? I mean, what is this? Is he going? Is he gonna build a hatchery? Is that?
Glory to the day long.
I don't really understand.
You must construct additional pylons.
Whoops. Oh, well, I got one on the way. I'm so confused right now, though. One here. I cannot figure out what was that I just witnessed. Is there? Oh, he's gold. Duh. I didn't realize there's gold expansions on this map. You guys are probably like so disgusted with me. All right, that I can live with. There we go. Now I know what's going on. And it's not good that I let this happen for so long, but
where shall we march?
I don't think it's all bad.
Glory to the day.
Sorry, because he's gonna be all split out. Split up, so.
Executor. The Templar, march. We are of one mind.
So did you get a spine? He did.
Research complete.
Oh, no spine in the main.
The first.
Actually, we should start rallying these over here.
Give us your command.
I don't know how well this did, but
Glorious combat is upon us. To glory. Let none deter us.
ouch.
The Templar, march.
Okay, we're gonna keep that up. Some finding out. Okay, probably help to put workers in the gas. It does increase mining exponentially when you do that.
We serve with pride. It shall not Najakar Nina.
I can actually put these in the. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and let's get a bunch of gates out. I think.
The firstborn shall persevere. Forward.
Let's see, for our third, we're gonna go over here. We have to get a couple more of these up. We're just gonna go see what we can get done. He was obviously being very defensive though, so not all that optimistic.
Naja.
Warp field online.
Alright, let's see. So glad that creep recedes faster now. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Time for battle. Teleport successful. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, let's put it like a...
Not the rush. I am eager to teleport successful.
Alright, I think after these we'll just call it quits, because it's going to get the point across.
Engaging the enemy. Where do our enemies
Oh, pick him up! Jesus.
on the way? Teleport successful. Not in their stars.
There we go. He did a decent amount of damage there.
Warp field online.
It's going to keep him honest for the rest of the game too, so that's nice. Get a double robo up. That should have been sooner, but I was like having trouble multitasking, so.
The skies
Alright, so he's got a bunch of...
Ire shall be
I think we can actually take these guys.
mineral
Let's send them out.
depleted.
Let's see what else we got. Ooh, put up spores all over the place. We got Hydralisks.
Where do
We're
our
gonna get some
enemies
charge lots up.
Let your will be
Aw, shites. Okay, he's gonna try to come around that back area there.
Mineral field depleted.
up.
Glory to the Daylong.
And you'll notice that I've been severely those aren't cheap, so that's a nice pickup also. Get those out. That's a game changer right there.
The skies await.
We just gotta stay active around the map here.
Where do our enemies? I am here.
Maybe start getting some upgrades here shortly. Let's see. I don't know where to put them though, honestly. Let's try.
You have not enough minerals.
So he's up on 4 bases right now.
Return to serve.
Pile on here just to watch that wall there. And I should have something over here just to check this out too, but we'll see what's going on up here.
I am the.
These are just good to have.
You have not enough.
Send this guy over to keep an eye on what they're doing,
You
and
require more.
I think that's that. We now got disruptors on the way, so that's
You
good.
require more Vespene gas.
We're out of gas, so
Mineral field. I like what I am.
good.
Where do our enemies lie?
Alright, so he's expanding hardcore right now. I think we're gonna get these guys and we're gonna just move out. Let's get the big warp in, and we'll expand while we're doing this too.
Mineral field.
Just come all the way down here.
You have not enough minerals.
Your demand, ancient glory, we begin. Consciousness awakened.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, buddy.
Mineral field depleted.
The firstborn shall persevere. Glorious
There's that
combat.
guy. He needs to come back home.
Consciousness awakened.
God, lurkers are so good.
Your demand.
Let's get these pylons back up here. Get some workers back in here. I mean, that was alright. The fact that this is up is good.
I live on. We begin. Speak.
Get this going now.
He's under attack.
Oh, I can't click it.
Ancient glory.
Whoa, I don't actually need all these observers, so we'll do one. We're just gonna keep these guys on retainer here.
Your demand. We
Alright, actually, I guess we'll get more of these.
I am here in the shadows.
Move these guys up a little bit. I swear I had. Oh my gosh, I have so many observers now.
Presiding. Your demands.
Oh, I missed it. There we go. Oh my god, I need so many more gateways too.
You have not enough minerals.
Alright, that's good, I guess.
Ancient glory. We begin.
Zealots, honestly. Alright, we need to get... You guys come over here and hold. Oh shit. Oh, double shit.
Our pylon is under mineral field. Defeated.
Hurry up, goddamn you. Oh my god, it hurts, Zerglings! Fuck Zerglings. Jesus Christ. I swear to God. Stupidest fucking unit in the game. Pardon my language. So, basically we played like god-awful that whole game, but this guy was even more god-awful. But the fact is he's Zerg, so he just made Zerglings. And, I mean, overall, I know Zerglings are not imbalanced, otherwise every pro player would be playing Zerg and just building Zerglings. But the idea of the Zergling is, like, incredibly obnoxious. So it's like early game, super fast, agile, powerful attacking unit. And you have to be really careful to not let them in. Late game, you've got like 6 bases and a swarm of Zerglings that cost like virtually nothing in the grand scheme of what your income is at this level, at this point in the game. Can go in and completely ravage a base that's not completely defended. If there's a hole in your wall, they can get through. If your gateways are on cooldown, they can like focus fire and get through. And they're too fast, so you can't actually catch them with any of your units, even though you might have the better army, the better economy, etc., etc. On top of that, and I'm guessing A-Rock just played against, and you can see down the chat there at the bottom, he obviously just played against Zerglings also. But then the idea that they can be upgraded to Speedlings and then Cracklings, like the idea of the Cracklings is just god-awful in my opinion. There's so many like situations where late game Zerg just wins because it becomes a war of attrition, who can have the more cost-effective army. And when you've got these basic, this unit with a tier 3 upgrade that can just demolish, and I know charge lots obviously become exponentially better also as charge, but they're also like useless without charge. Zerglings, on the other hand, without the Crackling upgrade, are still good. They just become monsters. Like, I mean, you can take a swarm of Cracklings and focus fire down a base that is defended in a matter of seconds. I mean, I just think it's ridiculous. And of course, that's a bunch of salt from that game there that I was playing not well, but I thought that I was doing. You know, I was like, all right, I broke him, I beat him, I beat up these lurkers that I usually have trouble with, so I felt really good about that. But I mean, this guy, to be honest, he played better than me. He had creep all the way at my base. He was more active. I was forgetting all kinds of stuff. So he deserved the win. That's just a frustrating way to lose, is from a couple of Zerglings running past your, run through your base there. So let's see. So that part there, that was good. It's a good thing. If you'll notice, when I was harassing, I was right-clicking on the mineral patches. When I come in from this side, that allows my worker to walk safely through this mineral line. And if he's lucky, he can still grab all of his workers and attack. And if they attack at just the right time, then they can do a lot of damage. So I was really surprised to see no third base. I didn't realize there were gold bases in the middle, which I guess I should learn the maps before I start playing. This was a big part. Well, actually, not that right there. I missed that. But he actually, when he transfers workers over to it, that's the big tell. So that finishes up. There go the big worker transfer. And at this point, I completely misread it. Start panicking, going, oh god, he's gonna be a, he's coming for like some worker drone. All that. I was like, this is like obviously like a troll, kind of thing, because he had nothing in his base and it confused me so bad. And then I was like, oh, he pulled workers. Maybe he was like AFK or something, or had to go, or he's just throwing the game. Did not realize that there were gold bases here in the middle of the map, which means that I think if I would have scouted this, I might have done a little bit better. Although I feel like my response would have been more timely, and I wouldn't have been as psyched out about it. Because the thing was, I got so freaked out that I completely abandoned my build for a little bit there, thinking that, okay, I can't possibly get, you don't get Stargates against a 1 base or 2 base all-in from a Zerg, especially if it's some like weird cheese. You know, you gotta be safe. So now that I know what it is, I'm going to go for this adept pressure that I originally wanted to do. Put them on hold position out here. That stops them from running into the queens or the spines. This is good. I mean, this is phenomenal. Like 20 workers killed by the end of it, I think there. Yeah, 20 workers by the end of that. That's incredible. Income, workers. Okay, see, we're ahead in workers, and he's got this third base up. Income-wise, I think he's probably still ahead because of that gold. He is. So he's ahead at this point, so it is still important that I get damage done. But honestly, it's not a bad situation. Zerg are going to be a little bit ahead in the econ at this point in the game most of the time. The idea is that you should already have your Phoenix over there harassing them by this point in the game. but I don't. I'm able to not do really that much with these Phoenix either. So we come over here, pick off a queen. That's nice. I mean, he's responding really poorly right here. This isn't because I'm doing anything special. But really, one spore and one queen can work pretty well. This was annoying because I felt like I was pressing the button and it wasn't going through. Got a couple more drones there, which is nice. As long as you don't, like, if you just lose shields, trading out for any amount, you can take shots from spores. So once you get a big group like this, you can actually sit over top of these spores. I wasn't on top of my game, and I could tell that, like, my multitasking was really suffering, so I didn't want to. Usually, back in my heyday, I would actually be able to focus on this and, you know, park over top of here, pick off some drones, and get back to my build. But I was obviously not able to do that in this game, so I didn't even really attempt it. I poked in there, saw the Hydralisk den, knew that I had to get an answer up. So we've got the robotics facility coming down here. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't go for this. This seems like the way better option because there's no way to see over this fog, which is kind of crazy, kind of a neat mechanic there. But yeah, basically, and it's safe-ish for me to have all these adepts because I haven't seen any roaches. I haven't seen any inclination that he wants to go roaches. And with the Phoenix out, he's obviously not going to go air, so adepts are pretty good versus Hydralisk and Zerglings. I should have teched up to charge lots earlier. The idea behind this build is if you're macroing properly, you shouldn't be able to get this many gates with this when at the same time your robo comes up. So you want to get your 2 gates to do the adept pressure. After about 5 or 6 adepts, you're going to put down both your Stargates, and that's going to be as soon as your gas allows it. Once your 2 Stargates are out, you just start pumping out Phoenix. If they're going for an all-in, you can switch to Void Rays or Oracle to get some of those stasis wards down. But that's kind of iffy. If your opponent is decent, then they're going to see that coming, and they're going to be ready for it. What you can also do with that Stargate is when your linkers, it's much better to have oracles than it is observers, but you need to micro your oracles, and again, I'm feeling really rusty. I'm not feeling like I'm able to do that, so I instead opted to get like way more observers than is ever necessary. So this is a good good scout here. I'm glad that I saw this. I'm glad that I forgot that my Phoenix existed long enough for this base to go down. So I mean, he's got 5 bases at this point. I've got 3. I've really, and I'm feeling so stressed out and taxed at this point about like just doing basic stuff that I wasn't even gonna try to take. Like I really didn't want to take a 4th. I was feeling so so limited right now, and that's too bad. I think I could have, if I would just embrace the fact that I'm playing worse and just still, you know, push myself out of my comfort zone and expand, even when it doesn't feel right. I think it might end up better, because I'd rather lose because I'm macroing too hard than lose because I'm turtling too hard. There's more honor in it, you know, and you can like sit there and you can get all mad that your opponent's a cheesy all in, like everybody does. This could have been better for me, but it also could have been way worse. Get a couple of decent shots there, and I mean, I'm panicking at this point. I have no idea where my disruptors are. I'm microing horribly. Those force fields though do manage to make him run away. He's getting really brave with his lurkers. He's getting up way closer than he should. And really, and then this like dive type thing that he does here doesn't really make sense. So we've got Photon Overcharge there. That's good. I've accidentally got my Robo rallied here, so that's why I'm able to start seeing these guys, which I was kind of curious about, but I understand now. So we've got that shot. We take out another lurker. I'm losing a lot though to these lurkers, way more than I should. There's the observer. We're able to clean it up. It's weird that he doesn't try to take my army on, because I think he could have had it if he would have just focused more on holding me back away from his lurkers instead of trying to focus down, I guess, with workers and stuff, or I don't know. But if we look at income, we can see that I'm not. I mean, I'm very far behind actually in gas and minerals. My upgrades are way late. I should take my 4th way earlier and add upgrades, but I screwed that up. This map is going to be difficult, I think, because my army's so slow for me. That's a really good with the disruptor. Really, I mean, this whole fight from here on out is good. I need to make sure that this should have had, I should have got the pylons back up and the cannons. If I would have done that, plus had this ready here, I should just move this guy over to defend this little hole there. That would have been fine. But I didn't, so that's basically that. I think in the future, what I maybe should do, like these 4 bases here. Alright, so the really tricky thing about taking, I'm going to pause this replay real quick. So the really tricky thing about taking this base, I think, is going to be the fact that there's this walk around back here. So so there's this nice little cubby here where we've got you know, our main natural's really wide open. I have to figure out a way to wall this off better. I think maybe if I put a pylon here, my gateway here, that'll leave a 1 hex opening up here, and then that's a little bit more centralized and that's nicer. The tricky thing though, as I was gonna say, is main, natural, third, and this is fairly tight kind of area. And I mean, this is a wide opening and it does kind of divide this, but if I control and there are the rocks there, so I mean, you can post something up there, you can see where they're coming. I had plenty of warning, so if I'm just controlling this ramp, possibly get an observer over here, or maybe even just put a probe sitting over here, or maybe even a probe sitting on this side even might be worth it. But you just want to see them coming for your base. The other, so I can control this. If I control this ramp, then I can control this and this, because by the time he breaks down the rocks, I can get over there and flank him. The big problem is taking my 4th is going to be this one, and it's a fairly wide open 4th with, I mean, at this point then, he's going to have a huge attack path option. He can go from up here, well, I guess it's flipped on the webcam, so weird. But yeah, so I can go up from this, like, from this top left area. They can attack from this top left area. This big ramp here, once they knock that down, that's pretty good, so I might want to just put cannons up there. This area here, or like this area here would be an attack path, and this area here would be. On top of that, if I somehow manage to hold all those down, they can go along this back path here, and then they have quick access to my natural. So really you have like 3 exposed bases. Galactic Process is the name of this map. So if I can hold, I think the big thing is going to be with the build that I want to go, I have to hit those disruptor timings, because I have to be able to shut down expansions for the Zerg, because he has just as many open attack paths too. If I can turtle up in those 3 bases, which shouldn't be too terribly hard, then I can slowly take my 4th, but off of the 3 bases I should be able to hit them hard, start containing them. I could also start doing, I should have been able to do a lot more harass there. So if I'm hitting my timings properly, I think that the map is completely doable. You just have to be very aggressive, I think, with the Zerg, because otherwise their mining just gets out of hand. Because this is a nice little niche for them too. I don't know why he wouldn't take that. Yeah, I don't know why he would expand. I guess because that makes his gold base a little bit, I don't know. Because the gold base is already mined out, so why does he really care whether he has this base or not? Like, this base seems silly. It's very exposed. But yeah, I think it's, you know, just getting back into the groove of it is going to be my big obstacle here, and I think otherwise we could have won that game. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining me, and tomorrow we'll be spinning again, and well, hopefully tomorrow. We got in-laws coming into town, so maybe not. We'll see. Either way, good creep spread. Way to go, Barcode. You the real MVP. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.